Good morning from the track here in North Carolina. About an hour north of here, maybe an hour and a half north of here, is Richmond, Virginia. And that is a pretty big city filled with a ton of electric cars. And there's actually a meetup happening on the south side of Richmond today, which is perfect because it's actually not going to be that far of a drive. So Comp and Logan are here at the track with me today. I just called them. I said, let's go. You know, we didn't really have a major plan to go, and we heard there's something going on. I've also got this new Rivian R1T Quad motor. This is the Gen 2 Quad here on test this week. We have an R1S Quad over there as well. And I thought I hadn't really spent so much time with this one. I've been driving the R1S quite a bit. Let's take this on a little road trip, about 3 hours round trip, and go see what's going on at this electric car event put on by, I believe, Drive Electric RVA. So we don't know what we're getting ourselves into. Comp heard there was going to be some micro-mobility stuff there, which of course he just took over running the Out of Spec Scoots channel and producing a ton of content over there if you're into bikes and scooters and stuff. So he thought it'd be a good idea if he went, and I was like, let's just all jump in the R1T, take a blast up there. We'll vlog the trip for you guys, see what happens. It's a beautiful day for a drive, no wind, 70 degrees, doesn't get any better than this. Let's go for a cruise in a nice Gen 2 1,000 horsepower pickup truck. That also doesn't suck. If you haven't seen, I've actually just recently installed 4 Autel level 2 chargers. Each of these are hooked up to a dedicated 100 amp circuit. So they're dedicated 80 amp, 19.2 kilowatt charging. That's our Model 3 FSD test car that Sam's been driving. That's my Model S, and this is a car that Rivian sent to us for some videos. We actually just got this one a couple days ago. It was with my buddy Dan, who also reviews cars. We've had the R1S for quite some time. So I wanted to shake this thing down, see how it's doing, see how it feels before we get to running it through our testing programs. We just need to benchmark a bunch of different cars, and well, it's so cool of Rivian to send us their new Gen 2 Quad truck, and this thing is sick. I like the dune wheels. They've grown on me, and I love this slate sky interior. This is just an absolutely gorgeous interior spec, and I actually drove my Gen 1 R1T Quad motor, so the very early launch edition truck, here to the track this morning. So it'll be cool to get it directly out of my Gen 1 and into a Gen 2 Quad T. We charged it up to 100% just now so that we have plenty of range to get there and back, and we have to do a bunch of driving after we get back this afternoon, so we needed all the juice possible. So we're juiced up and ready to rock and roll. Should be a fun day. I'll wait for Logan and Comp to come over here. I think they're just getting ready. It's early for those guys, 10:18 a.m. The out of spec people like to stay up late and sleep in. Yeah, so we'll wait for them to get going. I've been bugging them through texts, and then we'll hit the road. Oh yeah, this is a NACS truck. So the adapter can actually stay in there and the charge port can close, which is pretty nice. Anyway, we're off on an adventure. I don't know what we're getting into. I didn't look up any event details, but we're going to Virginia. Morning, Logan.
Good morning.
Sleep all right?
I did.
We are off to go get Comp. Comp has parked his, what would you call it? It's not a bus. It's not a van.
It's a box truck, he calls it.
Box truck.
Yes.
We gave him, if you look this way, we gave him like a hidden parking space. You can't see him at all through those trees.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen where he is, Logan?
I have, yeah.
You were over there yesterday.
Yep.
So that's where Comp is living.
So it's like through that trail right there.
Yeah, you can kind of make out the box truck now.
Yep.
So we'll go over here to Comp's Corner. I think that's what we should
I love
call
the
it.
name. Yeah, Comp's Corner. Yeah.
Comp's Corner.
Yep.
Perfect. And pick him up. I mean, he's got like a whole studio in there. I guess he's like got a gaming setup.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't either. My dad saw it actually.
Okay.
So dude, since we're in the Gen 2 Quad, I just went through and set up some settings. Also, take a look at the roof. I can click this and, oh wait, wrong button. I can click this and block out the haters.
Yep. Good to go.
So that's awesome. So Comp is somewhere back over here, but I don't necessarily want to drive like too much back this way because this is the septic field, so I don't want to like leave a hole in it, you know. So I'll just kind of wait here, and we'll text him and say, hey, we're at your door, let's go. We're going to, do you even know what we're going to?
Palooza something?
Oh, Electricarpalooza.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's put on by
Virginia
I thought it was...
association of something.
Okay, we should probably look that
Yeah,
up.
we should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where we are headed to, Chesterfield, Virginia. We'll get there with 66% state of charge from the track up to south side of Richmond, back down to the track. Should be a good day.
Should be perfect.
And here comes Comp. Oh, let me unlock it for him. Good morning.
Good morning.
You excited to see some e-bikes today?
Yep.
I think this is pretty early for Comp.
Hello.
Did you go to bed at sunrise?
Pretty much, yep.
Okay.
Okay, well, you can chill. You can take a nap in the car.
Electricarpalooza.
That's right. That's where we're headed to. So, Logan, I'll hand this to you. We did a little research into what's going on. So it's Drive Electric RVA's Electricarpalooza 2026.
Yes.
And they have cars on display, which are like Blazer EVs, F-150 Lightnings. I'm not sure. Maybe we could throw this on display.
Right.
I don't think anyone would say no to a 1,000 horsepower pickup truck. And it's covered in pollen. We are getting into pollen season. By the way, there's Comp's. What year is that thing?
2013.
2013 Model S P. It says P90 on the
It
back.
says P90, but it's P85.
Yeah, and then there's your iMev. Or is it
it's
iMev?
little beautiful iMev.
Yep, that's Comp's golf cart to get around here.
Yep.
That's one of the ones we bought. We bought two, I think, for $750 or something like that. So let's go. We'll be there in an hour and 13 minutes. We're off to go see Electricarpalooza. And what I'll do is, just to check the efficiency, is we will go to, hold on, I gotta remember how to work a Rivian really quick. This one will reset trip A. So that way, yes, I think it should reset. There we go. Reset trip A. Then we'll just run all-purpose standard regen on high. Just normal comfort settings. We were charged up to 100. This thing's got 145-ish kilowatt hour battery pack. Should be plenty to get us there and back with some in the reserve. So I guess first thing we should try is 1,000 horsepower. So off we go. Since we're out cruising on the road, we're just playing around with little rad tuner action, showing how all-purpose is set up, even with roll stiffness up there. Efficiency, not so good. 1.65 miles per kilowatt hour. But that's just what Rivians do. Oh my gosh, look at that Tesla. Whoa, that thing was like squished down the middle. So anyway, we're good. We're, what, halfway there, something like that. Another 1 hour to go. Looks like there's potentially some accidents up here that have been adding to the time. We'll see. We got four-wheel drive. We can drive around stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And see you here shortly. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting there anytime soon, but we'll sit through it and hopefully make it there shortly.
So we are still stuck in traffic, and we have the adaptive cruise on, and it's jerky.
Yeah, so we're in the universal hands-free. So Rivian has a couple different modes. They have mild, medium, spicy. If you go mild, it's still pretty jerky. It just leaves a lot of space between you and the truck in front, so people could want to cut in. So then you go medium or spicy to close the gap. But it's literally throttle, brake, and it's doing the half-shaft tick that my truck does.
Yeah, so it's a combination of like just jerky head toss on power input to get it going, but then also you just constantly have NVH of ticking.
Yeah, the half-shaft tick. So I really do not like, this is where one of the accidents were, I guess. I really do not like the universal hands-free tuning. What I do like is, because people are moving over for this accident, I can bias myself to the right side of the lane and still stay in the system. And so this is collaborative steering. You can see we have Stellantis on Stellantis going on here, which is always a problem. So sorry about that, folks. Hopefully everyone's okay. But yeah, I gotta say that the universal hands-free thing, like, it's not smooth. It doesn't feel that refined, like we're braking there for no reason, and it's totally fine until it has to like interact with other cars. The other problem is, I like the spicy follow distance, but the lane change is ridiculously short.
It's wildly aggressive.
When you just go into the left lane, it's like, and just throws you over. I have the same problem. It's actually worse in the R1S with the shorter wheelbase. So I would like the medium lane change with the spicy follow distance, and then maybe a smoother stop and go profile.
Yep. Any enthusiast is never going to want to put things into one, just a bucket of attributes.
Profile.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Like, let me define what spicy means according to my terms.
Exactly.
So anyway, Yeah, we're just nitpicking Rivian's system, as we always do.
Yeah, of course. It's a fantastic road tripper. Like, I've really enjoyed our time in it so far.
Yeah, truck's quiet, comfortable.
Highway cruiser. I love the interior. It's comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just this whole driver assistance thing, like it's just not good.
Yeah,
it is not good.
It's a great truck at 70 miles an hour.
Yes.
Is the best way to put it.
Exactly, and the efficiency is awful at 80.
Horrific.
1.6. I kept thinking there was something wrong with my R1T because I've been driving it a lot recently. No, they just get bad efficiency.
Yep.
To be expected in a brick at high speed, but
Yeah, we're running all 4 motors with ATs on it.
yeah, I could also throw it in conserve mode, but we're not those kind of people. We like all motors engaged around here.
And we don't have to stop the charge, so.
Right, exactly. We got plenty of big battery to get there and back. So hopefully we're out of this traffic sometime soon and we can get to the Electricarpalooza, which will it be a palooza?
I don't know. Electricarpalooza.
Is it Electricarpalooza? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Comp's there to see the electric bike stuff.
Yeah, micromobility stuff. Supposedly there's some stuff there. So
Yeah.
you can get into the rear compartment.
Yes,
I like that.
into the gear tunnel.
You can.
You should come up with the best folding or micromobility products to fit in the Rivian gear tunnel. That should be a video.
For sure.
I like it. I think that looks like a drive electric sign, doesn't
That
it?
is, yes.
Okay, so
I don't-
this has got to be it.
Oh,
There's
this-
a bolt. There's a bolt.
There's Rivians over here to the left.
And there's
Yeah,
Rivians.
EX30.
Great,
Yep,
we found it.
we found it. This is the Palooza.
Okay, cool. So I guess we'll just park with the Rivian parking over this way.
Yep.
Oh, there's an EX30 here.
Yep.
Very cool. So, yeah, we'll park. There's a dual standard R1S. Very cool.
Aki,
Yeah.
Juniper.
Nice. We'll just park by the Rivs.
Rivian parking only.
Cool. Well, let's go say hey to some folks then. That'll be fun. We just pulled up over here to the event. We met 2 of our viewers here in their Rivian. Super cool to meet these guys. And yeah, just nice to meet some more locals. Logan's moving here. I'm here recently. Comp just moved here. We don't really know many people in the area, so it's a great way for us to get to know a bunch of other EV enthusiasts. Logan, let's go on a tour of this place.
Let's do it.
So I guess the first thing to start with is there's 2 types of folks here. I think there's some private owners who have their cars on display.
Yes.
There's mostly dealers that have their cars on display. But then there's like automakers like Tesla and Rivian are here from their local centers that are doing test drives as well.
Yep.
So it's like really, I guess the whole idea is get locals who are not familiar with EVs into this place to experience electric.
Right, kind of an educational event.
The problem is everyone here knows about electric.
Yeah.
Because like if you don't know about electric or you don't care, are you going to go to an event like this?
Exactly. It kind of targets the demographic of people who are extremely passionate about EVs.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it kind of feels like you're preaching to the choir a bit.
Right.
Which is not like a bad thing.
No,
like
it's a great meetup for
Yeah.
everybody to just have fun.
But
yeah.
I think it shouldn't be under the guise of like we're trying to convince people to drive electric. Because like everyone here already drives electric.
Yeah, everybody is 100% in. We're good.
Yes, okay. So then there's, if you pan around here, Comp, you can see like there's the city of Richmond's here, Henrico County, there's some PPF installers. We should definitely get to know them. We need a good local wrap shop. Normally we work with Eric from Drive Protected or G from, what is G's new business called? He just renamed it.
So it was Rivian Bros, Tesla Bros.
Yeah, and now it's something.
No, DIY Rap Club.
DIY Wrap Club, that's right. We know it. And my Rivian's wrapped with his stuff. And then there's just like a bunch of stands and educational content. And this is like a whole Volvo section over here. So they give you like electric range up to 305 miles. I bet we could get more than 305
Yeah.
if we just drove slower. But anyway, EX30 canceled, sadly.
Yeah.
And then you have your quick guide to EX30 and EX90 on how to use them. We should probably steal those and keep those in the office.
I kind of love those,
Yeah.
the images. Yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
reading material. So there's an EX90 right here as soon as you walk in. This is one of the new ones without a LiDAR bump.
Oh,
This is the first time I've seen EX90 without the LiDAR.
me too.
And it just says Volvo for life and a new panel here. So this is a single motor. Also, I've never seen a single motor EX90.
No Bowers.
No Bowers and Wilkins.
Oh, boy.
And the price is $78.
Okay.
I wonder if this is the new high voltage one.
Oh, model
Right?
year.
Because when you don't get the LiDAR bump, you get...
Is it by model year? Can we check the?
Yeah, well, let me check the sticker, because it had a slightly smaller battery capacity when they went for the new Oh, so this is a small battery, 92 kilowatt hour.
Okay.
But this is all interesting. We've got to dig into this. I know I'm supposed to be our Volvo expert at the office.
You are.
But I don't know anything about a 92 kilowatt hour one. So I guess they offer a long range and a standard range EX90?
Not
Didn't
familiar.
know that. I thought they only came with one big battery. Anyway, that's kind of interesting. Let's continue on. So, Comp, if you pan to your left, you'll see that we have a new Nero Electric, which is a car.
Yes.
So this is like all then you've got a Prologue, which is canceled.
Canceled.
Then you have, oh, it's a new Leaf. I thought it was an Aria.
I thought it was an
for a
Aria.
second.
Yep.
So
Great
Prologue
car.
is it's not canceled yet.
I believe it's after this model year.
Okay.
Yep. And then the ZDX is already done.
Right.
Yep.
And then also the Zero series aren't coming.
Completely, yeah, off the
We
table.
think. And then the Acura electric one?
Yeah, off the table.
Oh,
Yep.
really? So they're just not doing
Yeah.
any of
Oh,
it.
yeah. The whole brand is done.
Wow.
Nothing electric.
Nissan Leaf, great car, by the way.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
But this is still a fully spec'd one. We've only ever seen the like maxed out.
This to me is the car you go for the cheapest.
You got to go base spec in the Leaf. I wonder if this one's spec'd with the optional battery heater.
Yeah.
So it's Platinum Plus with the battery heater. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
$300 well spent
Yeah.
there.
You have to like spec nothing but the $300 battery heater for the best spec.
And then there's a Lucid Air here, which looks great.
Great spec. I love the black.
With an
yeah,
Infinity sticker on it. Come on over here. Take a look at this. So we've all seen Lucid Airs on the channel. Great spec, by the way. It's
I
got the
really
kind of
like it.
darked out
Yep.
thing on the medium aero-ish wheels. It's a 2024, and it's being advertised here by an Infinity dealership, Infinity of Richmond,
Okay.
by Theo, who's the sales manager. So I guess this is for sale in used inventory.
Okay. Right.
How much are they asking for it? What do you think? It doesn't say. It's a touring, all-wheel drive, 2024. Doesn't say the price.
Well, you can go get it at the Infinity dealer.
Yeah, but nice car, good spec, really
Yeah.
nice spec on this Lucid. Really like it. So then, if you look here in the center, Comp, you're gonna have a video coming on this on the Scooch channel. We've got Onewheels. There's a Stark here, which is awesome. You've got a bunch of these electric, whether it's e-bikes, Onewheels, or like full electric dirt bikes, which are sick. So that has to make it on the channel for sure. Then you just have some normal e-bikes here. Stay tuned to Out of Spec Scoots, because this is the whole reason we came up here, was Out of Spec Scoots. We have a Rivian R1T dual motor here, nice spec in silver on Ocean Coast. And I think it's I don't know if it's a Rivian owned vehicle or if it's a
Unsure.
customer one. Can you see if it's on dealer plates or not? Okay. Are you wide view? Oh, book your demo drive. Yeah. So it's dealer.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, just keep it wide, I think, just to make it easy. We'll move this way. So just some excitement, some cool things. Rivian's obviously captured quite a bit of enthusiasm here. And it seems like we are got some cool robotics type displays here, which is neat. And then we have one of our viewers brought this thing. I'm going to throw him on camera really quick. You want to join for the video? Can you tell us what's going on?
My name's Jim Ellis,
Jim,
and I live here north side of Richmond.
you also came to our Iona meetup recently.
Right.
And you were telling me about this thing.
Yeah.
So Comp, can you show this? This is like a security.
Yeah, let me pull this down.
Cool.
Hold on. Let me pull this. Let me put it back together for a second. There we go.
Sweet. So what is this thing?
This is a parking enforcement vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And it has, it's called a Go-4
Okay.
and it also is called a Westward Interceptor. I love that name, like you were actually going to intercept anything with this vehicle, right? So, but the maximum speed on this is 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So you could chase down a
It'll
pedestrian.
do 40. Do I have a bug on me?
Yeah.
Thanks for saving my life.
Yeah,
40 miles an hour with this thing.
yeah. I tweaked it a little bit, so I think it was doing 38. I got it up to 42. So.
Damn. And it's got some bumpers on here. You could almost pit maneuver a person, that's for sure. Why'd you get this thing?
I think because big people, I think men in general want something they can't have.
Yeah.
So I'm a big person, so I wanted a small car.
I love it.
Right? So I started looking around at like smart car and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm getting older too, so smart cars like you can fall down and
Yeah.
climb up. And I saw this and it's like, that's roomier than my Blazer. This is like,
Yeah, let's show the inside here, Logan, because this, would you mind jumping in there?
Oh,
You can
yeah.
demonstrate the space.
sure.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So you've got some storage compartments up there.
Yeah, we got storage on the right side, emergency brake here. It's got heating and air.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's got,
it has AC?
yeah,
Well, no way.
and it works.
Really?
First thing I tried. I got really fortunate. This is the only electric version of this I know of on the East Coast.
Oh really? So what are they normally powered with?
Gas.
Gas or propane or just gas?
Gas.
Okay,
And
yeah.
they're made in Winnipeg, Canada.
Oh, interesting.
And they sold the first one in 1990 to New York City. It was a special order from New York. And since then, they've been selling them to cities and college campuses. This one belonged to Texas A&M University.
Oh really?
And they kept it 4 years, and because it's 2021 model, and they only put 1,172 miles on it.
So what powers it? How big's the battery?
15 kilowatt, 72 volt.
That's a big battery.
Yeah, I was like some of the small cars, like the smart car,
Yeah,
only
this-
at like 17.
Exactly, yeah, it's the
So,
same.
Yeah.
And you've got a screen in here. Does that even work?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the screen is awesome.
Oh, okay. Well, let's definitely check that out.
Hold on. There we go.
There we go. Westward Industries.
And so you see the screen here has got your battery amount here, your speedometer, which is goes about 5 miles too fast. If you're going
Oh,
40,
okay.
it tells you it's doing 45.
Yeah.
This gives you the percentage of regen you're getting. This is the volts on the 12-volt battery, and then that's amps. But you've got more that I love because I'm a geek.
Oh, here we go.
So you get your current pack voltage and your amps, but you get this volts on your 12-volt here. But this is the important part. It's your high cell volts and the low cell volts.
Well, you're pretty balanced.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been watching real close
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
sure. Even when I'm like going down the road, I check this sometimes.
And it's interesting. You're at 3.9 volts at 80%. So what are you, 4.2 at 100?
Exactly, about
Yeah.
4.2 at 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and here it gives me my motor RPMs. Mm-hmm. So I use that to try to figure out
What do they spin up to? 10,000?
No. This only goes up to close to 6,000.
Oh,
Even on the software, the max you can
Yeah.
do is 8,000.
So how do
Max
you
setting.
get into the software? Like, how do you unlock this thing? Oh, there's a port down there.
There's a
data
port down here.
Okay.
And you use a programmer, handheld programmer like goes for golf carts.
And how did you find that programmer?
I actually got in touch because I do all this stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
And EV conversion site, and got to talking to the guy who owned the CAN EV
Yeah.
company up in there. At one time, he was the founder of it, and he built the prototype of this in 2013.
Oh.
Or designed the prototype for Westward as far as the electrical components and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been a great resource.
Okay.
And so he told me, get this programmer, and you do that.
You
He's-
found the
he's
guy.
I've never talked to him, but I've texted
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
and he's awesome. So yeah,
That's amazing.
And there's another guy who's bought one of these in Arizona.
Yeah.
And he bought from auction, and it turned out the high voltage battery's bad.
Oh, okay.
So he's torn it apart and he's rebuilding the battery himself.
Dang.
And he's never done it before.
Okay,
So
well.
we've been having this, all three of us been like changing,
So
a
we
group-
really should not show this video to our colleague Alex because this is an Alex car. He's going to want this, and then he would put a plaid drivetrain in it and do something crazy. So how do you actually charge it? Is it just,
All right, come around the other side.
all right. Dude, this thing is cool.
And this is one of the weak points of the vehicle.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let me get the key. Everything has a key here.
Oh, yeah, because I guess it's like a security type vehicle.
And the car, this key, is like for a Hyundai,
Oh, okay.
I think it is. Because that's the gas parts, motors, drivetrain stuff they use.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I had it right first time. So it's just your J172.
Oh, but that's surprising that it has a J plug.
Yeah. Problem is that level 2 charging on this maxes out at 2.2 kilowatt,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I've done my first road trip with this, and I took it down to see my father-in-law, who's 95 years old.
Yeah.
He lives in Hampton. That's 90 miles from my house.
You
right?
drove this on a road trip?
Yes.
90 miles?
Yes. So I started at 5:40 in the morning, right?
You know they make cars that go faster.
Yes. Yeah. So I can say I've done it. And I told him, I've said, I'm glad I did it. I don't think I'll ever do it again.
Okay.
Because I left like at 5:40 in the morning. I got home at 12:45 the next morning.
Oh my gosh. Just to like do a routine trip.
Because most of it was charging time.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Because
that 2 kilowatts.
Yeah, it only does. And it has a range. Well, I started out using the heater, maxing it out with foot to the pedal, right?
Yeah,
42 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And that efficiency I thought I was getting was like nothing, right?
Oh, okay.
So I was only getting like a range of like 65 miles.
But that's still
Where-
pretty good. That's more than I'll ever get out of my smart car.
Yeah. But going around town, like coming down here today, I took the back roads, was 35 miles all the way. I was
So
getting,
you drove this 35 miles here.
no, 35 miles an hour was the speed.
35 miles an hour,
It was
I see.
about 18 miles
Oh, okay.
maybe from my house to here.
Still long
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah, but it was the highest speed I got to was 45 miles an hour, and that was just for a small section.
So I think we need
So
to
it's
make this
perfect.
go way faster. Like we need to unlock this.
You need to get the charging speed to go way faster.
Well, that's something Alex could probably do.
I don't want to get it to go faster because it's a little tippy.
Well, yeah, we didn't even show that. If we look up front, it's kind of got the Reliant Robin situation going
Oh,
on.
you need to check out the front wheel because
Okay,
this is when you notice that they realize that it's part motorcycle.
Can you bring this, or can we somehow trailer this down to the track so
Sure.
that we could do a lap with it?
How long are you going to keep it?
Probably 2 hours.
So travel time and.
Well, yeah, something like that.
But if you go in on the side, you can see
Oh, yeah.
that that's a.
It's like a motorcycle.
Yeah, it looks like a motorcycle. So it's part motorcycle.
Got a pretty big disc on there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice caliper braking system.
So first thing I had to do was replace this little pump for the water up here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I put Velcro here because it doesn't have a sun visor.
Oh,
And I
okay.
got me a little piece of cheap rug to go there as a sun visor.
I love that you're like road tripping and driving a parking enforcement vehicle. That is amazing.
Yeah, I got a lot of people stop me next to me at the stoplight.
Yeah, they're like, "What are
roll
you
down the
doing?"
window. Yeah, they're like
love
thumbs up. You know.
So we got to do a full video on this at some point in the future. Getting down to the track is 90 miles from here, so we should trailer it.
All right.
Yeah, but we definitely have to do a lap.
But
I'd be curious
if I
though.
drove it,
Yeah, that would be cooler.
I would get a motel room and spend the night.
Yes.
I'm not doing what I did this last time.
Yeah, definitely. Don't do it there and back.
preferably a hotel that has overnight charging.
Yeah, well, maybe we leave it at the track to charge, and you take one of our cars to the hotel.
All right, that'd work.
Thanks again for doing the
Yeah,
video.
thanks
Super
for coming
cool to
up
see you.
today.
Yeah, happy to. This was really interesting. Hell yeah.
Oh, they're bright.
They are bright. Wow.
Oh my.
Before we get moving, I just wanted to mention there's a Kawasaki hybrid, I think, of some kind, but there's still an exhaust pipe. Never seen that.
Yeah, it has HEV. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Don't
I
know
didn't
much
know
about
that they were hybrid bikes.
No,
I thought it was one or the other.
I don't know. Want to give a huge shout out to the Chesapeake Climate Action Network Action Fund, because that's what we work with them on. So shout out CCAN. These guys are here. Logan, maybe I can steal your
Yes.
mic. Let's let them share just briefly a little bit about CCAN.
So we're CCAN, Chesapeake Climate Action Network, and Chesapeake Action Fund. The Chesapeake Climate Action Network is across Virginia, a little bit of Maryland and DC. We do advocacy work for climate issues, especially clean energy and electric vehicles being one of those big things. These guys help us out a lot with our yearly raffle. We do electric vehicle raffle every year, and they help us out with that. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Yeah, well, good work, guys. We appreciate it. Great sponsor of Out of Spec, and they do a cool raffle. Plus, I've met so many of our viewers that have literally won cars. Electrifyingvirginia.com is here. We don't know much about them, but if they're watching, they can reach out and tell us. Blazer and Equinox,
Yeah.
your choice between the two.
Blazer.
Equinox for me.
Why?
I just don't. I'm not a Blazer EV guy. I think it's a little big and bloated. For the same essential platform, I'd rather have the Equinox a little smaller, a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
But why do you prefer that?
To me, Blazer feels like a wider, longer, like premium, like almost like 5 versus 3 series type.
Yeah.
Like not to that extent, but
Yeah.
that's kind of what my sentiment has been. Is like rides a little better, feels a little. Because of the width, to me, it feels like it tracks better. It feels like, it's steering it. I don't know.
Interesting, because I think this has got better suspension tuning.
Okay.
But I've done a lot of back-to-backs on them.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think you go for the one which you get a cheaper lease on.
Yeah. This is not a conversation any Blazer or Equinox owner, they're not in the Chevy dealer going, so dynamically, tell me about.
Right, just get the cheap lease on one. So there's some other cars here that are not by dealers. They're by owners. So actually, I think this is owner's row, more or less, because those are just personally owned cars.
Yep.
We just met the owner of this i4, who's one of our viewers. Says he just drives all over Virginia and North Carolina with it. It's the 40 X-Drive, so long-range, all-wheel drive model, 2023. Really nice guy. I mean, the i4 is dead, though, Logan.
It is, yeah, which is not like particularly sad since the i3 is an amazing car.
Yes, the i3 replacing this is so much better.
These were never bad.
Yeah.
But they weren't. It kind of just feels exactly like a Lightning, where it's like there was a gas one, now there's an electric one. There's no other story to it.
Right.
There it is.
It's fine. It doesn't do anything particularly wrong.
Nope.
But the new i3 just is like 2 generations ahead.
Right.
Because that's going to be, 800 volt, 400 kilowatt charging. So double the charging performance, significantly larger battery, much better efficiency. So this is just like the end of the last gen BMWs, if you will.
For me too, the platform matters so much, and so I love that it's now dedicated, because while I don't necessarily need a frunk, like not having a frunk to me signals engineering inefficiency.
Totally.
And having a transmission tunnel and your backseat passenger to put their feet on.
And the best example of that is the i7, which has a hood that's twice as long as this, with no storage.
Like, why do we have prestige gap on an electric vehicle?
Exactly. And then this ID4 actually came from a used car dealership somewhere in western side of the state. So we're going to chat with them at a future video. We got
also a viewer.
Yeah, really cool guy. And they have cool EVs in. They have like a Kona that they can't sell. I'm like, well, let's drop the price, bring it to the track. We'll make a video. I'm sure one of our viewers will pick it up.
Yeah, it's cheap. So
yeah, exactly. It was like just over 10 grand for like a nice Kona. Ioniq 6 also dead.
Yes.
Not coming back, except for the N.
Yeah, N only, and then 5 regular and N stays.
Right, exactly. So, gone and forgotten.
We are losing so many sedans.
Dude, people, what I'm noticing is like the cars that people put the effort into, in terms of like engineering a proper battery electric car, they're staying.
Yeah. Yep.
It's the ones that were like from large companies that half-assed a compliance EV.
Right.
To just kind of hit some basic specs. Those are the ones that are gone.
100%. Yep.
Except for EX30, which was a ground-up BEV. Yeah, maybe what I said didn't make too much sense.
No, I still see it.
Then we have Fords over here. So we have a Mach-E, which is sold very popularly, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the best-selling non-Tesla electric for a while.
Yeah, it's always kind of like the number 2. Like I don't like Elon. We go to the Mach-E type situation.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And I could never get on with them personally. The driving dynamics on the little bicycle tires are like super odd, and some of my friends are like car reviewers and own them and have them and love them. It's just, for me, it just never felt like a real effort vehicle.
Right, and it's like it's styled and branded as a performance thing, and then it
has thermal limitations,
and the original 5-second power limit was
that was bad. I think maybe that's what really set the bad tone.
Which no longer exists, but still subconsciously you're still thinking, why is a GT having a 5-second performance limit?
Yeah, I mean, it's still cool to see them. Like, I enjoy seeing Mach-E's out there, but they're not particularly good at anything.
Right.
They're just kind of a middle of the road.
It's the same camp as Blazer.
And Aria and all the other stuff. Yeah. But this person, if you can zoom in on that comp, has driven 8,000 electric miles. So shout out to them. Saving the planet. Then you have F-150 Lightning Pro, which I love the Pro base work truck spec. I'm trying to find a real cheap one of these for Alex.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, we need to find like either it's got a wrecked battery or a crash situation. You know, as much as I personally have never fallen in love with the Mach-E, I think Ford did sell a lot of them to people who are passionate about their cars. The Lightning, I love the Lightning.
Me too. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Which is odd because it's not a dedicated platform, but
Right.
I've always just thought it was like great.
Yeah.
I love the F-150. I love the combustion one.
Yeah.
And I think they did a great job because those owners are the people who go, I don't want anything different. And they did that.
Yeah.
It didn't sell, but I like it.
Yeah, it's sad. Again, another canceled product.
There's so many canceled products on display here.
Surprisingly not canceled is the Cybertruck.
That's got to be coming in the next few years, I feel like.
I mean, I don't know. It's brought to here by All Set Auto. I've not heard of them because I guess we haven't lived here, but they do PPF and wrapping and flawless fit from XPEL. That's good. So they've got the light bar on there, fully spec with the white interior aftermarket. I've never seen that.
Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty nice.
It looks well done. Yeah.
And they'll do custom wraps and designs. So shout out to them. That's really cool. They do Rivian, Tesla, and Lucid. But I assume they could do any car.
They could probably do it. If you have a Blazer, don't even read anything about it.
You can't wrap your Blazer, sorry. So I think that's most of the cars in here. There's just one more brand that I wanted to talk to called Recharged. And we recently had a video, I think on this channel, or it was reviews, where Wes bought his ID4 from those guys.
Yes.
So let's go say hey to them, chat with them real quick, and then see what else we can get ourselves into.
Sure.
What vehicle came on the back of the Super Duty, do you think?
Not the parking car, which is hilarious.
That's right, that guy drove it.
I don't know. What would you think?
I don't know. Maybe one of the robotics displays?
Right, okay.
I think most people probably just drove here. City of Richmond has this Mach-E all-wheel drive standard range. But can you believe Tesla's actively promoting the Model X even though it's going away?
Right.
This is a Model X Plaid on aero wheels, which is not
the way to spec it.
Not the way to spec it.
So we have red calipers on base wheels.
Yeah, that doesn't look right, does it?
No, it doesn't.
But Tesla's over here. We got Equinox leaving over that way. We've developed our own little Rivian parking zone.
We have.
And it was just a really fun event. ID4s, Leafs in the parking lot, Teslas. I mean, it's really cool to see. I think a lot of times in the comments section of YouTube, there's the Tesla tribalism versus everyone else.
Oh, yeah.
But then you come to an event like this and there's Tesla owners talking to Nissan owners, talking to GM and Volkswagen.
You don't often meet the Tesla people in person.
Right.
Yeah, or they're not saying anything, but...
Yeah, I mean, everyone just got along here. It was
right,
cool. It was a celebration of electric.
Yep.
What I didn't see was anyone here who didn't know anything about electric.
Yeah, not an educational-based
No.
event.
So I think that's kind of where the funding's coming from for this stuff.
Oh.
Is to make it like an educational thing, I think.
It's an owner's meetup.
It's an owner's meetup.
It's an owner's meetup.
So there needs to be a better way to educate non-electric people about EVs.
I don't know how you do that promotion to get them to see these, ads and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know 100% know. We just make videos on the cars, obviously.
Yep,
so
just buy what you need to buy.
Yeah, just buy whatever makes you happy.
Works for you. Yeah.
So anyway, that's our quick day trip up. I guess we'll jump in the car and vlog us heading back.
Yep.
But that's our time up here. We're gonna get to film in Alex's stuff. I always mess this up because Alex and Alex. So you have Alex from Out of Spec Renew and this Alex right here, but we call this Alex Comp.
No.
So forgive me if.
Avoid confusion, but it leads to confusion.
But then sometimes I still call you Alex.
Yes. And I get confused sometimes. He'll answer the phone and be like, Alex? And I'm like, yeah? Oh, Alex out of Renew called.
Yeah. So we're going to go film for Comp's channel, Out of Spec Scoots.
Stay tuned.
And then we'll be back in the truck. We got to get lunch.
We do. We have to get the Panda.
All right, we're heading out. That was
show.
Got 2 good videos.
Heck yeah.
And super fun. Met, honestly, better than anything, some great connections with some local folks.
For sure.
Dominion Energy. There's a cool wrap company.
Dealerships, wraps, yeah.
Dealership. So that's what we needed to get was just
Great
people.
gathering of local EV people. Yep.
Yeah, and so many viewers. So shout out to everyone who watched.
Yep.
Nice EV9 made it in the parking lot. Don't see enough EV9s in the South.
You don't? No, you never see them down here.
No, in Colorado, they were everywhere.
Right.
We've got EX30. Love that. Too bad that's being canceled. Model 3. A surprising amount of non-EV cars in the parking lot. So maybe we're being a bit down on the whole.
Yeah. Oh, right. So there is some education going on, I guess.
Yep.
Or they know and they chose not to drive electric.
Right.
Like the person driving the new Q7 over there could clearly afford an electric car.
Right.
But just chose no.
Yep.
Anyway, another Rivian showed up. That's cool. Good spec. And I think this one's ours. So actually, Logan, you want to drive us?
Yeah.
Thank you. I've got to catch up on stuff. No problem. So thanks for driving. Oh, got to get the southern heat. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's baking out here. Holy smokes. We are pulling out of here. We're trying to figure out what to eat because Logan is a vegan, so he makes everything extremely difficult whenever we travel. It's pretty much Chipotle and nothing else.
Yeah, if we're not in a massive city, it's Chipotle. So.
Yeah. So we are in a massive city, though. Should I look up vegan restaurants around here?
Well, yeah, there will be. I don't know if there's any places you want to. You have to find a balance of like still has steak on the menu type place.
Right. So yeah, we have actually opposite eating preferences, but we do agree on Chipotle.
We do. Yes.
Yeah, we do a lot of Chipotle.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
And Comp's like the easiest eater ever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I think we've come to a solution. Panera bread. And Logan, you said that's good for you, right?
Yes, it is. They have soup, they have sandwiches. We're good to go.
This is the world's nicest Panera, which they're all pretty nice, to be honest.
Yep.
I don't know. It's still got the lock on the door. There are people eating. Great.
Or you go to baguette.
Very nice.
The Volvo milk. Yes.
Wow, $12 for a baguette.
No.
Did you get a side of a baguette?
Yeah, side of a baguette.
Oh.
That's the whole sandwich is $12. $12 baguette.
Is this is vegan friendly?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the Mediterranean dish.
Well, we just finished up a great lunch at the Panera Bread, and now we are headed back to the track. Should get there at 34%. So that's pretty good range, actually.
Yeah, super good.
Yeah, no real complaints considering we're on the all-terrains. If we had the aero wheels on here, it'd be way better. This whole area is super cool. Love how everything is new. Time to hit the highway, hopefully no big delays, and we'll be back home shortly.
So walking over here to our new EVSEs from Autel on this side of the track, we have everything juicing up over here. Got to plug the Rivian in, but we will give you guys the efficiency numbers. Again, this is a Quad Gen 2. Over the last 15 minutes, we have 1.95 miles per kilowatt hour. That's pretty much what we were getting the entire trip, sometimes a little bit less. Running about 75 miles an hour the whole way. And I will note, though, we were in all-purpose that entire time there and back. Didn't run conserve just for tire wear and because we didn't have to. So no front-wheel drive action going on. And we ended up getting back to the track with 34%. We left here with 100, essentially just went there and back. And so nice little day trip and just kind of showing off the range for a non-charging trip. Totally acceptable, and could have done even one more leg of that back to where we were at. There goes the RAV4. So a great day today, getting some of my first impressions of the Gen 2 Quad. Amazing vehicle, and we'll have a lot more content coming on this vehicle soon for you guys on all of the channels. Thank you so much for watching another out of spec video, and we will see you guys in the next one.